Hey guys, Tyler here. Welcome back to Tametsi, the ultimate Minesweeper-based logic puzzler. We took it slow the first episode to walk us in, and now we still might be taking it slow because we're confronted with a bunch of unique and interesting Minesweeper-based puzzles. So the gist of it is that the number in each cell indicates how many of the adjacent cells are mines. There's interesting configuration, so it's a mix of hexagons and triangles that we have to figure out here, and all the hexagons are already completed. I see a 4-1 combo in the bottom right, which means these three have to be mines and these two cannot. I have a 2 in the bottom left, which has 2 mines next to it. Well, I have a 3 in the top right that's adjacent to a 1, which means these 2 are mines and these 3 are not. And then I have a 1 that's complete, and now I can complete the 3 and 1. 3 and 1 means that neither of these are mines because one of these 2 has to be a mine. This is so weird. I do know that there's 9 mines left. What if I have to start counting now? Let me try the counting method with 9 mines. This is a suspiciously high amount of cells left to allow for 9 mines. So there's 1 mine that's here or here, and then there's gonna be 2 out of these 3 are mines, which makes 3. There's gotta be a better way to count this. This 2 has 1 mine to go around it. This 2 has 2 mines to go around it. That makes 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I see. So if there's 3 mines next to both of these 2s, there's 6 mines not next to both of these 2s, which means a lot of the squares are mines. And what I do know is that only one of these 2 is a mine, so I can go 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I am right on that. This completes the 1. What a weird puzzle. Oh my god. I have never taken counting to this level before. I know that 2 out of these 3 are mines. I know the 1 is complete. I know the 3 is complete. I know that one of these 2 has to be a mine, so this is not. And then there's 2 mines, and they have to be next to the middle 2. Wow. Okay, nice puzzle. I enjoyed that one. Alright, on to the next level. You might be noticing that I am skipping over some levels, and I'm just skipping over the ones that are both easy and involving mechanics we've seen before. I just like to keep a good variety in here, and don't worry, there will be no shortage of interesting puzzles to make up for this. So we got several sizes of squares, and by several I mean 2, which definitely does not mean several. I don't know what I was talking about. And we also have columns to work with. Now, there is no diagonal adjacency again, so, well, I do have a 2 in the middle here because there's no diagonal adjacency. Both of these have to be mines. And same with the other 2, so that's a starting spot. What about the big 4? 2 out of these 3 are mine. I got that much. And one of these 2 is a mine. Now, I think this can help me count down some of the empty squares for the 8. Because if both of these are a mine, well, then this is also a mine. I was going to say if this is a mine, then only one of these is a mine. So I kind of hope this is a mine because then I can mark off all the rest in this column as mines. But something tells me all 3 of these are going to be mines. I can't know for sure. Let's see what else there is. Well, how about the 1 on the bottom row? Yeah, because I have a 1 in the bottom right. One of these 2 have to be a mine. So none of these are mines. There we go. I can complete a 1, complete a 1. That's a start at least. This 2 means that one of these 2 is a mine. And then can I find the second mine? Well, at least one of these has to be a mine. And it actually can't be both because then there would be 3 in this row. Because think about this 4, 1 mine has to be here. So the 4th mine has to be one of these 2. So everything isn't next to the 4 or the 1 is not a mine. This does have to be a mine because both of these can't be mines. And the 3 does make both of those mines. The 2 I can complete. The 6 is almost complete. So I have 3 out of 4 of these cells being mines. What about this 5? There are 3 out of 5s. This 6 means 3 out of 5. How about the big 5? Yeah, there's 2 next to it and 3 of these, so they all have to be mines. Well, I do have a 3 on the bottom. I can mark them both as mines. That's good at least. So now I know that 1 out of these 3 is a mine, which actually doesn't help me with the 3, believe it or not. This is tricky to spot logic. Never mind, the 4 column is complete. That is absolutely not tricky. Oh, okay, I can deal with this 5 row now because of the 6. Because 2 out of these 3 are mines, meaning this has to be a mine and one of these 2 has to be a mine. And that would be the 5th mine of that row, so goodbye. Okay, one of these 2 is a mine, and the other one is the second space in this column, meaning everything that isn't adjacent to that 2 is a mine, and now I can clear up a ton. How about this big 4? I have 1, 2, 3, and this would be the 4th. How about the 3 up here? I have 1, 2, one of these 2 is a mine. Right, I need to do some serious counting here. Well, maybe I can do something with this 5 and this 3. Because one of these 2 has to be a mine. This has to be the 4th mine in the column. One of these 2 is a mine, means that neither of these 2 is a mine. And now I can complete this section at least. I have 5 mines to go, and all of them have to be around the 5, so this one is not a mine. A 2 marks that as a mine. I do have a completed 4 row. 3 mines to go. There's 1 mine in... Actually, 1 mine next to the small 3, 1 mine next to the small 2. So this is a mine. Completing the 3 allowed me to complete the other 3, and then I have 5 in this row, and I can complete the 2. This was trickier than it looked. All my muscle memory is just kind of thrown for a loop when it comes to this. So fun logic. All right, interesting grid setup here. It seems to be Minesweeper style, but with some holes in the grid. We do have diagonal adjacencies. There are 12 mines in total, and 4 of them must be in the red. So if one of these 2 is a mine, this one has to be a mine. And if one of these 2 has to be a mine, then neither of these are mines, and I can complete the 1. Decent start so far. Can complete the other 2, can complete the 2. Slowing down now. The 3 forces 2 mines here and here. And this isn't quite hex cells where I can speed through it as easily. I have to make sure I don't mess up any weird adjacencies. I know that one of these 2 is a mine, and that one of these 2 is a mine. The 3rd red mine actually can be any one of these 4. Damn. Oh, I have a 2-1. This is a classic Minesweeper 2-1 pattern. If a 2 and a 1 are next to each other, you can mark off the cell that's unique to the 2, and mark safe the cells that are unique to the 1. Again, 3 of these are mine. So, okay, in the red, 1 mine has to be here, 1 mine has to be here, and the 3rd one has to be one of these 2, which means this bottommost one can have a bunch marked safe. I have 2 1s next to each other, kind of above it. If one of these 2 is a mine, this is not, so this is a mine. I do have a 1 which forces a mine right here, and that can clean the rest up, and this 1 is complete. Question mark. Wow, thank you. I can get the bottom right hand corner. Well, there's 3 mines left total. I should probably be able to math this out. 1 mine here, and then 1 mine next to the 2, and 1 is probably right here, and the 3rd mine's next to the 3. So this is most likely the mine. And that, yeah, no, it has to be. What do you mean most likely? It always is. Mathematically, this is the case. Again, 2 mines left, 1 here, 1 here. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally mess this up. It does look like it's going to cleanly come out. It has to be right here, and none of these are mines. Very good. All right, cute little puzzle. On to the next one. Oh, it's a heart. How adorable. Okay, 11 mines along the heart. 37 mines in total, and 11 of them around the edges. What can I do with this information? Well, I have a 3-1 setup in the bottom right, meaning both of these are mines, and only one of these 2 is a mine, meaning this is not a mine. I have a 4 and 1 combo, meaning all 3 of these are mines, and these 3 are not mines. I have a 1, one of these 2 is a mine. The second mine must be here, completing the 1. I can complete the 1, and don't want to mess up. If one of these 2 are mine, neither of these are mines. If one of these 2 is a mine, this is not a mine. I have 4. All 4 of these have to be mines, and I can mark off a couple of extras now. And this will have to be a mine. Okay, I have a 2 that's completed, a 4 that I can't do too much with. One of these is a mine, which would make the 3rd mine next to the 3, so neither of those are mines. One of these 2 has to be a mine, so this is a mine, and these 2 are not. I have a completed 1 in the center, and let me just wrap up the center. Seems like the center is coming together quite nicely. I have another 1 I can bring together. Ooh, I almost snap marked this as a mine. That's not true. One of these 2 is a mine, meaning this is not a mine. A 3 I can mark together, and look at this. This was not a mine. I would have been wrong, and therefore losing. I don't know. Well, I can get this as a mine, completing the 2. I have another completed 2, cleaning this off. A 1 that's complete. I can clean up the 3s pretty easily. It seems like this is all wrapping up really nicely. A beautiful heart. Got this as a mine to complete the 2. And one of these 2 is a mine. I bet I could complete the red. Yeah, I think I can complete the red. So there's 4 in the mid-right. 2 out of these 3 have to be mines, which means that this is a mine and one of these 2 is a mine. And as long as I didn't make a mistake, every other red should be a non-mine. So let me mark all those. All right, killing it. This 4 up here, top left is a mine, and I have a 1 which forces a mine, and the top left is complete. I have a 2 in the bottom middle that forces 2 mines, and same with this. What did I do wrong? Oh, I misclicked. That's what I did. I'm like, what do you mean? No, okay. Yeah, that 3 was obviously complete. I don't know why I would mark it as not a mine. I'm like, but I put a mine there. Why would you tell me that I didn't put a mine there? Clearly I put a mine there, or meant to at least. And this will be a 3. We can complete this. So yeah, that's what happens if you mess up. It just tells you, yeah, you screwed up. And then it lets you undo if you want, which was very handy, so I didn't have to waste my time redoing everything else. And at least the logic's there. This is a mine, and this is complete. Very pretty heart. Cutely designed puzzle. I like how it all came together on the edges. Let's see what else there is. Whoa, okay, different size squares, 3 different colors, 37 mines total, 0 mines in the blue. So, okay, I guess I just have free markings. I guess that was easy. 3 mines in the purple, 6 mines in the yellow. So I see a giant 7 here. The 7 is next to the 1. And again, there's no diagonal adjacencies, which means that these 6 must all be mines, and one of these 2 is a mine, meaning that neither of these are mines. Now what? Well, I could go to the bottom left. I have a big 2 square, which means both of these must be mines. I have a small 2 square, which does have 2 normal adjacencies, and it has 1s by it that have other normal adjacencies. A 7 means that all 5 of the remaining ones can be mines. This 1, yeah, I can't count to 1, apparently. Now, I'm just trying to be extra careful about my counting at this point. I have a 2, which is complete. That's taken care of. Here's something interesting. This 3, 4, and 2 come together because the squares in between the 3 and the 2 have to house at least 1 mine, and the squares in between the 4 and the 2 have to house at least 1 mine, because otherwise the 3 and the 4 would be underworked. And if either one of them housed 2 mines, then the 2 would be overworked. So all 4 of these have to be mines. 1 mine here, 1 mine here, completing the 2, so none of these 4 are mines. And that lets me do a lot more. And again, want to make sure I don't mess up an adjacency. I have a 2 right here in the middle with 2 adjacencies left. This does complete the 4, and the 2 has 1, and this would be the second. And now I can clean all that up. The big one has its adjacency already. The small ones have only 1 adjacency option, so there are 0 mines left in purples. I can clear those out. This is coming together wonderfully. I have 4 mines left in the yellow. Well, I have a 2-1 combo here in the mid-right, which means that this has to be a mine. One of these 2 is a mine, so neither of these are mines. Oh, it's a big 1. I have another 1-2 combo by the yellows. They're purples. One of these 2 has to be a mine, so this has to be a mine. The big 4 in the middle has 2 out of these 4 being mines. Okay, I have a 4 and a 1 here together. It's basically a makeshift 2-1. So this 2 means that 2 out of these 3 are mines, and this 1 means that one of these 2 is a mine, this is a mine, and all the other adjacencies are not a mine. I have a 2 that I can complete now. I have 1 mine outside of the yellows to go, and I believe it has to be next to the 1-7 combo. So every non-yellow that isn't next to this 1-7 is guaranteed not a mine. And now the big 3 on the right side can be marked with 2 mines. I can complete a 1, I can complete a 2, I can complete the big 1 nearby it, I can complete the small 1 nearby it, and then the final yellow is a mine. There's 1 mine to go, and I have a 1 in the bottom right, which forces a mine here, completing the puzzle. There we go. I just love the logic. I love how it all comes together. Very well designed. Now let's check out the next one. Okay, a hexagon with 3 colors. 13 mines, 2 in the light blue, 5 in the orange, and 6 in the dark blue/purple. How do I begin this? Oh, I start with the cyans for sure, because one of these 2 has to be a mine, and one of these 2 has to be a mine, making these 2 mines, and all of the rest of the cyans not adjacent to the 2s, not mines. Tricky, tricky. Well, I have a 1 in the middle that's now complete. I have a 3 which forces 3 mines and completes a 1, and a 2 is complete. I have 2 mines to go inside the oranges. I have a 1 in the bottom that's complete. Let's see, 7 mines to go. Oh, well, I have a 2 in the bottom that's also complete. And actually, the final orange mine has to be one of these two because of the top right 2, making this a mine. And then everything else orange that isn't next to the 2, not a mine. God, I love this. I have a 3 I can complete as a mine, and same with the 1. 3 mines left in the purple. 1 is next to this left side 3. A second is next to the right side 3. And a third is next to the top right 2. Making everything not adjacent to what I mentioned not a mine. And it makes this a mine because both of these can't be mines, otherwise the purple would be overworked. I can complete the 1, and I should be able to clean everything up pretty easily. One of these 3 is a mine, and one of these 2 is a mine. This is not a mine. This is a mine. This is a mine. Beautiful. All right, relatively easy puzzle, but I thought this one was clean as well. Let's move on to the next one. It's an hourglass. It's an hourglass. It's called Crossword. Is it crossword puzzle? No diagonal adjacencies. 25 mines in total, and 10 mines inside the blue. How the hell do I start this? How many blue cells are the total? 7, 10, 14, and it's symmetrical, so 28. Is it possible for all 7 on the bottom to be mines? If all these 7 were mines, what's the minimum amount of mines I could have elsewhere? Well, this 2 in the middle would mean that I would need another 1 mine between here and here. And then could I just have 2 mines up here? Yeah, I think so. So it actually is possible for all 7 of these to be mines. Damn, I did not expect that. If all 7 of these were mines, I actually got to think about the cells that form this X, where their other mines would be. So if this were a mine, this could not be a mine. Same with these 2. If the 2's mine were here, neither of these cells could be a mine, and then this 2 would need to have a blue in here. Or if this cell were a mine, then I would need to have this cell be a mine, and this again would not be a mine. So I can't have all 7 of these being blues. I feel as if I have to go bit by bit just to find the 1 star. Oh, there's a 3 in the bottom left, and there's a 1 next to it. Here's the starting spot. Both of these can't be mines because it would overwork the 1. Both of these have to be mines to satisfy the 3. Neither of these are mines. Let's go. I gotta move. I got a 1 here, which is only 1 spot left. That is a mine. Finally finding the starting location. And I have a 1 over here, which is only 1 possible mine location left. One of these 2 is a mine, which means the other mine for the central 2 has to be here or here, which means this 1 is going to be complete. So neither of these are mines. I have a 1 that I can complete now. This 1 means that both of these can't be mines, and both of these not being mines means that I could either have 1 or 2 mines here. If I have 2 mines here, then there are no mines in these 2, then there are 2 mines in these 2, which overworks this 1. So there has to be exactly 1 mine here, which means exactly 1 mine here, which means exactly 1 mine here, which means these 2 aren't mines. What can I do with this information? Well, what I can't figure out is one of these 2 is a mine, so neither of these are mines, and that helps out a ton, or at least a little bit. If one of these 2 are a mine, that means this is not a mine due to the 1 here. If one of these 2 is a mine, neither of these are mines. This 2 forces 2 mines. I have a 1 which I can complete. If one of these 2 are mine, this is not a mine. This 2 forces a mine here. This is so weird to work with. This 4 means that one of these 2 is a mine. How about this? If one of these 2 are a mine, which I deduced earlier, neither of those are mines. Okay, this 1 implies one of these 2 is a mine, meaning the second mine has to be here. And I believe that means this is not a mine. And yeah, that's how it works. One of these 2 is a mine, one of these 2 is a mine. Yeah, everything's stacking up right now. If one of these 2 is a mine, the second mine next to the 2 is going to be right here. So then one of these 2 is a mine, which doesn't help me. There's still so many mines left. Disgusting. Oh, do I finally have this 7 complete? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, all 3 of these need to be mines. There we go. Now I can clean up the center a ton more. But maybe I could do a different column now? Yeah, like this 3. All 3 of these have to be mines. Well, okay, maybe the fact there's 9 mines left can help me. And 4 within the blues. So one of these 2 is a mine. This makes 2. This makes 3. So 1 out of these 3 are mines. And because of this 7 row, 3 of these 4 are mines. So 1 mine is here. This is not a mine. One of these 2 are a mine. Both of these are mines. And then the 2 is complete, and I can complete the 1 and the 1. And then I can complete this column of 4 with a mine right here. Let's go back to the bottom left. I have a 1 which forces a mine right here. This is complete. My logic was right. I can complete another 1. This 3 row completes this. The 2 completes that. There are... one of these 2 is a mine, one of these 2 is a mine, one of these 2 is a mine. Oh, actually that means that this is not a mine. And then I can now complete all of these. Wow, what a weird puzzle. By weird, I mean good. It was just so strange thinking about this logic. Oh man, this was tough. No denying it. I had a tricky time with these puzzles. Still powered through them, but the logic was pretty insane. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Tametsi. I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace.